So please welcome this week's special guest, Kath. So, Jason, what is Kath to you?
This is Cath. She got angry with me because I couldn't stop eating her dog sausages.
Right. Jason's sausage saviour. Briony, how do you know Kath?
This is Kath. I had to strip her of first prize in a baking contest when I found out that somebody else had made her cake.
Right, Briony's bogus baker. And finally, David, what is your relationship with Kath?
This is Cath. Together, we recently enjoyed a 5-mile ride on a tandem.
So there we have it. Is Kath Jason's sausage saviour, Briony's bogus baker, or David's cycling sidekick? Lee, where would you like to begin?
Start with Jason. When was this?
Gosh, when was this?
I mean, give us a decade.
It was recent. It was in the last year.
In the last year?
It was about 4 months ago.
How long did it happen for?
Just over a year, I think.
So for just over a year, you've been eating her dog sausages.
That's right.
Right. Just one more question.
Oh, all right.
What the hell are you talking about?
Cath has got a cafe.
Yeah.
And that sells sausages.
Right.
What's the texture of the sausages?
I wasn't expecting that question.
They were pork sausages, sliced up, and for dogs.
So she's your local cafe owner?
That's right, yeah.
Right. You go into this cafe fairly regularly?
I go into the cafe.
Yeah. How often do you go?
Like, at one point, every day.
Why?
Because it's in the square.
What does that mean?
In the square where I live.
It's in the square where you live?
Yeah.
Where'd you live? Trumpton?
I've got an office, and it's near Cath's.
Okay, this is during the lockdown.
It was during lockdown.
Was Kath's cafe open?
Only for outside use.
These sausages, are they already outside on the table as a treat for the dogs?
Yes.
Ah. How many tables had sausages on?
One, of course.
Just one?
Just the one.
So
you weren't allowed to sit at the tables because it was lockdown.
Oh, so I see. So humans weren't allowed to sit down, but loads of dogs were going, have you been? You're right. Yeah.
What sort of dog do you have?
No, I don't have a dog.
Oh.
What makes them different, like, types of sausage? Why would they not be for humans as well?
Well, I thought they were. I thought they were sausage samples.
Okay.
Oh, you thought they were to make you go, I'll have number 3, please.
Wait.
Yeah.
Did she reprimand you multiple times or once?
Actually, she's never reprimanded me.
Well, hang on.
If you say you didn't stop, that means it happened multiple times. It can't happen once.
Can I say...
No. You're getting me mixed up. You're getting me mixed up here. Sophie, what... Sophie's got a question.
No one's ever done that on this show before. Go on. No, I'll take another question, please. It's not question time. Yes, the lady there in the sparkly dress. What would you like to say? Just answer the question!
So what happened was she put a sign up to say, can you stop eating the dog sausages?
Just dear Jason! Not for everybody.
No, it was a general, like, someone's eating the sausages.
Yeah. And I'll turn around and if they're back on the table, we'll say no more about it.
How many times did you do it, and how did you find out that you were in the wrong?
Okay.
When he was on all fours licking the water. He said enough is enough.
Because one day I got to the cafe and there was a sign saying these sausages are for dogs, can you stop it?
Did you go in and tell her, oh, by the way, that is me? I think it might be mainly me eating the sausages.
I never went face to face, said, oh, by the way...
So you didn't mention it to her at all?
No.
Must have got a hell of a shot when she got the call to come down today. What the hell's this about? Okay. I'll come then. But what the hell am I going to hear? Has he been stealing from his shop? What's he been doing? No, she just came down. Yeah, I'll come. Don't you want to know why? Yeah! There's nothing left at home. I'm bankrupt. Someone keeps eating all my dog sausages.
Who would you like to quiz next?
I mean, wow. I mean, give the poor fella a break. Jason, have a drink. We'll come back to you in a minute.
There's a bowl on the floor there. Just remind us, Briony, what's your claim?
I had to strip Kath of her first place title because her cake, she'd not baked it.
OK.
And when was this?
This was August 2019.
That's post-Bake Off for you.
Post-Bake Off, yeah.
Is it a village fete or something?
Yeah, a little village just outside of Bristol.
So people just bring the cakes to the competition?
I know, it's incredible, isn't it?
That means you don't see the process. They bring the cake.
Yes.
It's an absolute lie because you don't run a competition that way.
What do you mean?
What?
People just can't bring the cake.
They can.
Yeah, they do it all the
They
time.
can.
Yeah.
That is so flawed in so many
Yeah, but
ways.
no,
That's the craziest thing to me.
it is so... I agree. What you're doing is deconstructing 300 years of British
I was
culture.
going to say.
Let's let Briony now paint a picture
Yeah.
of the whole day.
So it's a, classic village fete, and they had a little marquee trying to recreate the tent. And people brought their cakes for me to judge.
What was Cath's cake?
Kath's cake was a chocolate fudge cake.
And who had made Cath's cake?
And well, before you tell us, how did you find out that
Yeah.
someone else had made it?
Well, I mean, this is very village fatey, but it was actually one of her neighbours came over to tell me that she knew that Kath had bought it.
Oh, she bought it!
Like Midsummer Murders.
Yeah.
Didn't the box and the cellophane and the price sticker give it away?
It said taste the difference on it. I didn't pick up on it.
He's always making caterpillar cakes.
So what did you do? You were given this information, puts you in a very difficult position.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Well, I pulled Kath aside and had a
Oh,
little
you
chat.
didn't hesitate.
Yeah, I had a little chat with her.
And what happened then?
Well, she was remorseful, but we had to take first prize off her because I can't give her first prize for a cake that she didn't even make.
I'd say what we have learned, despite what Bake Off tell you, shop bought, clearly nicer than homemade.
What about David?
David. It was so long ago. What did he say?
I said, this is Cath, and together we recently enjoyed a 5-mile ride on a tandem.
Right. Front or back for you?
Yeah.
Front.
Wow. And how do you know Cath?
From the tandem ride.
This first time you met was...
That
Oh,
was
you
the first
met her
time
on
we
the
met.
bike?
I met her...
Wow, that's a place to meet, isn't it?
No, I know, no, I met
Hey,
her...
stop riding so close!
I hired this with Cath at a bike hire shop in the New Forest.
Sorry, you hired it with her,
Yes?
but you don't know her.
No, we were in the queue.
Right.
The only bike that remained was a tandem.
Oh!
What were you doing in the New Forest in the first place? Why were you down there?
I was down there shooting a big new drama for Sky.
What sort of character were you playing? Posh and repressed or repressed and posh?
That's the journey, actually. He goes from one to the other, and it's over just 12 episodes.
I don't understand the motivation to do it. Why was it important that you ride on that particular day if you're there shooting something and you can come back the next day?
Well, I had a surprise day off because Ian McKellen's knee was playing up. And
I thought you say Ian McKellen's knee was playing my part.
no, he was. We was.
He'd do a good job,
Yeah,
wouldn't
no,
it, his knee?
It's not working. Could we give David the day off and let my knee do
I
it?
have to say, McKellen's knee does a wonderful sarcastic expression that puts me to shame. But anyway, I was determined to have a bit of recreational fun in the New Forest, and I wasn't going to give up on a bike ride just because I was last in the queue.
When you got off the bike, did you spend a little bit longer together? Did you say coffee or anything like that, or did you just end it there?
Pedalo?
It was, we had I think a 2 or 3 minute chat, but we didn't go for coffee.
I'll tell you what, David,
Yeah.
it strikes me that Kath does look as though she could be on the back of a tandem. If you were to position yourself in front of her, that might sway the team
That,
into
in
believing
your
it was you.
view, would achieve something.
I think it would, yes.
All right, I will do it. Sorry about this, Cath. I haven't done my warm-up, but, you know, leg goes over there. Oh,
Well, that's a very low crossbar, if you don't mind me saying.
No, absolutely, I do have trouble with it. Fortunately, they had a little set of steps. So I was able to imagine I'm climbing the steps, over I go, onto the seat, very comfy. There we go. And,
Now, you want to check that Kath was happy.
Are you happy, Kath? Are you happy, Kath? I'll take that as a yes, and off we go. There we go. There's some New Forest ponies there. That one looks like it's got mange. Over a cattle grid.
David, I have to tell you, she's making very little effort.
Do you know there are times in your life where you question some of your career choices? Back to the hire shop. There we go. Both brakes. There we go. There we go. Put it and then prop the thing up down the little staircase. Very nice to meet you, Kath.
There you go. Lovely. We need an answer. Is Kath Jason's sausage saviour, Briony's bogus baker, or David's cycling sidekick?
It's a hard one, this. I'm going to let you two decide.
I'm going to go with Jason.
You're saying Jason ate dog sausages.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the cake one, actually. I'm gonna go cake.
OK, I'm slightly more towards Jason. Oh, have you changed?
Stop
growling. It sounds like you've had dog sausages.
What are you going to go for?
Sausages?
We can go sausages. It goes back with the 80s.
OK, we are going to go sausages.
Yeah.
Are you happy with sausage?
I'm happy with sausage.
Go on.
Here we go.
I'm not happy with sausage. I think it's cake, but we'll go sausage.
Well, go with what you think it is.
Cake!
You could always compromise and go tandem. You know?
I think you're going cake. Kath, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Kath, and I had to stop Jason eating the dog sausage.
Yes, Kath is Jason's sausage saviour. And we can see a picture of the sign that she wrote now. There it is. Look, that's it. Please don't take the doggy sausage. It makes them sad. If you're really hungry, we have human treats, you idiot, Jason. Thank you very much indeed, Kath.
Thank you.
So please welcome this week's special celebrity guest, Cheryl Baker.
If it turns out David Mitchell is seeing Cheryl Baker, this is going to be brilliant.
So, Giles, what is Cheryl to you?
This is Cheryl, and together we broke the world record for the longest ever on-screen kiss.
Right, Giles's kissing companion. Lou, how do you know Cheryl?
This is Cheryl, and when she got her zip stuck in the changing room, I had to rip her skirt off.
I see. Lou's changing room chum. And finally, David, what is your relationship with Cheryl?
This is Cheryl, and she brought me a bucket when I felt sick on Saturday Superstore.
So there we have it.
Wow.
Is Cheryl Giles's kissing companion, Lou's changing room chum, or David's bucket bringer? Lee, where do you want to start?
Giles, what was the context? Why were you kissing Cheryl?
The idea was, it's Valentine's Day, why not break the world record for the longest ever on-screen kiss?
What year?
Early 1980s.
OK.
And it was for 4 minutes. I had attempted it before.
With who?
With Anne Diamond. I was...
Wow.
I was at TVAM, a breakfast television station at the time, and I thought it'd be fun to break this record, and I was kissing Anne Diamond, but we were about 2 minutes into the kiss, and we had to go live to Moscow for coverage of President Brezhnev's funeral.
Was Brezhnev so shocked he had a heart attack?
A year or two later, I was still hoping to break the record.
Yeah.
And Cheryl turned up at the studio because she was a huge star, this wonderful supergroup called Bucks Fizz.
I should point out to Philly, who's only, what, 14 now? 15? You're probably aware that in the Eurovision Song Contest, the UK always do terribly.
Yeah.
They won.
Oh, no way?
Yes.
Oh, congrats, well done.
Yeah.
That's massive. That's massive.
They were young, they were beautiful, they were brilliant.
Don't say were, she stood right next to you. So, was it a permanent peck rather than a snog?
Can I say it felt like magic?
I can't wait till she's allowed to speak at the end of it. And give her version of events. All he did was whisper anagrams. It was very irritating.
All right. Who would you like to quiz next?
Lou.
Yes?
Can you remind us again?
Well, Cheryl got her zip stuck in a changing room that I was working in, and I had to rip her skirt off of her.
Right, now, Bucks Fizz, when they won the Eurovision Song Contest back in the early 80s, there was a famous dance routine where, towards the end of the song, the guys ripped the skirts off the ladies, and it became a famous thing, so...
How did you... Because I've been trapped in a dress in a fitting room.
Yeah.
And they had to use scissors. Did you have to use scissors?
No, I yanked it because I sort of panicked. I was only about 19 at the time.
And did Cheryl ask for your help, or did you just, like, hear crying, or...?
No, so she was quite... Can I say the word bubbly?
No, it's Bucks Fizz, why not?
Yeah. So she was in the change room, we were sort of talking, and then she was like, oh my God, like just laughing, and she was stuck. So then I had to go in and help her, but I panicked, and then I just ended up like sort of ripping the skirt, but I also made a hole in her top. I didn't tell her.
So she didn't buy it?
She didn't buy anything.
Nothing?
No.
Maybe she'd have bought it if you'd given her a little bit longer to spend making her mind up.
She's shaking her head.
I think the people at home will realise that's a terrible joke, and the camera never lies. Which was another one of their hits, thank you.
Now you're in the land of make-believe. Just leave it there.
And let's be honest, Rob, now we're struggling.
I didn't say that, he said that. All right, now, what about David?
Yes, remind us again, David, of this truth.
Cheryl brought me a bucket when I felt sick on Saturday Superstore.
Now, you're going to have to tell Philly what that is.
Right, when you're eating food, if you want to bring it back up again...
No, not that bit, the Saturday Superstore.
Plastic container that carries water.
Not the bucket, the TV show.
Oh, the TV show. TV is like YouTube.
No. Saturday Superstore.
Oh, yeah. Saturday Superstore. It was a TV show in the 80s.
Yeah.
And Cheryl was the host, was it?
Well, let's find out.
She had come on with Bucks Fizz to do a song.
What were you on for?
I wasn't really featured. I was on as part of my Cubs troupe.
But what was the feature about the Cubs?
The feature was Peter Duncan was on talking about litter.
Oh. And what was it? What happened that made you feel sick?
I ate my packed lunch quickly on the coach on the way there.
Oh, what did you have?
Yeah.
Sandwiches, crisps, I think probably a penguin, and then also a penguin biscuit.
Oh, that was it.
Anyway, I overate, and I was feeling a bit full, and then we were in this environment that felt alien.
Yeah.
How did Cheryl see you? Did you say that you felt sick, or did she spot that you looked sick, or...?
I think I was saying that I was feeling sick.
Wasn't Cheryl busy? Bucks fizzing?
Well, no, it wasn't during their number.
No,
I think it was afterwards. I think it was probably during a cartoon or something.
Right.
And I was saying I'm feeling a bit sick. And very kindly, she was nearby, and she produced a bucket from somewhere.
Where, though? I mean, that's quite...
Well, I don't know. I imagine if in this studio, I imagine there will be buckets around here.
I'm not sure there would be.
I think there are buckets in this room.
I don't think there is.
There we are.
Ah, there we go. Thank you very much. Fantastic.
Right. OK, so there is a bucket in a studio, I'll give you that.
Why would Cheryl, out of everyone, though, why is she going to get you a bucket? Like, why is it not like the runner or even the producer, someone else? I don't think Cheryl will do that.
Or the fellow with the blonde hair that no one can remember the name of.
That guy.
I've just been given the eye by Cheryl Baker. You mess with the band, you mess with me.
She was just nearby and she was nice. She spotted a bucket and brought it over to me.
Did you put the bucket to use?
No, and in that way, I was feeling all you know,
Bilious.
full and worried.
Yes.
This is David's pre-love-making talk again.
I'm feeling full. I'm feeling full and worried. Yeah. Surely worry is the most erotic of all the emotions.
Well, we need an answer, so Lee's team, is Cheryl Giles's kissing companion, Lou's changing room chum, or David's bucket bringer?
Just going by look alone, right? Does David look like a bilious child? Does Lou look like a shop worker? Does Giles look like a pervert? And I think we know where we're heading, don't we? They're all true. Right, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to narrow it down to 3, you're going to narrow it down to 2, and you're going to say who it is. Okay. I think it's one of them 3.
And
Billy.
I think it's either David or Giles, so it's down to you.
I'm going to go David.
OK, they're saying it's David. Cheryl, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Cheryl, and Giles and I broke a world record.
Yes, they did. And we have a photograph to show. Look, there it is.
Oh. Wow. And look at the way Giles is having to hold on with 2 hands. Yeah. No, you can't go. Come back.
Cheryl, tell us about this traumatic event from your perspective. How was it?
I tell you what I really remember. You had a cup of coffee just before we had the snog.
Awful. Thank you very much, Cheryl.
Thank you, Cheryl.